What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to Hulk's Point of View. I'm Hulk Wannabe, and today we're going to be talking about the Ronin SC. Alright, so I hope you're all alright. Today we're going to be talking about the Ronin SC. It's created by a brand called DJI, and they make all types of technology ranging from action cameras to drones to gimbals, which is what the Ronin SC is. So it's a gimbal, so you put your camera on top of the gimbal, and it's, to someone that doesn't know, it's kind of like a selfie stick, but it can move on a free. It's got 3 axes, so it can roll, tilt, and rotate all the way around 360, each on each axis. So it can roll 360 degrees and tilt 360 degrees. Yeah. So the price of the gimbal is, when I paid, it was £329, but now, and that was on offer, but now it's on offer at £365, and that's still on offer from 400 and something. So I had a wicked deal, but unfortunately I was unable to use it. So I purchased my Ronin about 2 weeks ago. I thought, yeah, right, I'm gonna do this because I watched my friend's YouTube channel, which is Bodybuilding Made Simple, and I saw that he bought a gimbal for his action camera, and I thought, I'm gonna invest in one for this camera, which is the FZ1000. I was unaware that there was a compatibility list, and unfortunately my camera did not fall into that category, and I was so upset that I couldn't use it, because the main features of the gimbal, the whole point of a gimbal is to make your movements like motionless, like smooth. It just takes all the movement out of your tracking. And what you can do with this gimbal, you can put you get a phone holder, so you put your camera into the gimbal, then on top you get a phone holder, and then you download the Ronin app, and then you can select loads of different features on there. And one of the features, which is the reason I bought this specific gimbal, is because you can active track. You can do this with most drones, but what this does is the phone goes on top, and when you press it, you can select. So on your phone, you're seeing what the camera is seeing, and you can track a target, and it will follow that target. So if I was to, for example, if this was on the gimbal now, I could move side to side, and the camera would look at me moving side to side. I'm so disappointed that I can't use it, because I was buzzing to try it out. I had a lot of trouble trying to balance it, because I didn't want to accept the fact that I could not use this with my camera. So I tried every which way possible to try and make it possible, and it just wouldn't have it. The balance, because you have to balance it to make it so it moves properly, because it's a handheld thing. So when you're holding it, the camera kind of moves around the stick. And personally, I would only invest in a gimbal myself if I was like a proper filmmaker, because when I opened the box, I was nearly sick. Like, there was so many bits and pieces in there. There was like 10 screws, there was about 10 pieces of metal, there was like motors and all types of different screws, and I was like, man, I don't know where any of this goes. I had to try and look in the book, and I didn't think that the manual was all that good either. Like, the pictures are quite small, and the booklet is like really thin and tall, but it's just, you can't see the pictures properly. And yeah, literally when I was trying to set it up, I put it all together and I had to watch videos on it. It didn't help me that the camera I was using wasn't compatible, because it was too heavy. That's why my camera's too heavy. So when I tried to balance it and put it in the middle, it would like kind of tip forwards, and then like, oh, it was just a nightmare. It took me so long to set it up, and I was really excited to try it out. Anyway, I emailed DJI and said, like, is there a way I can balance my camera in order to use it? And they said it's just not on the compatibility list, so I had to send it back, unfortunately. But I have received a full refund, and if you do want to make a purchase on one of these gimbals, like I said, it's by the creators of DJI. They do make some really good high quality stuff. They're not just a knockoff brand. They're up there. If you're familiar with drones, you know they make the Mavic Pro and the Phantom. So yeah, they're quite big in the game. They also make a action camera, which I also have, and I'll do a video on that at a later date. But this video was only made for the Ronin SC. If you have any questions or queries, please contact me. You can leave a comment in the box below, or you can get me on Instagram at Hulk_wannabe. Thanks for listening.